Hey, you guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven, accompanied by Queen Taylor, and we're back with more Bob Mortimer, Bobby Mortimer, Robert. Sorry, I had to get that out. It was bothering me.
Fine. Do you feel better?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. It just didn't, it wasn't rolling. Just wasn't rolling off the tongue.
No, it was just a bit of a stumble.
It was.
Anyways, it is Bob Mortimer time.
If it's Friday, it's Mortimer time.
It is Tuesday right now, so it's just always Mortimer time.
Yeah, but I mean, when we release it, it'll be on Friday, right? Yeah.
More than likely.
So anyways, you guys, we are on the Bob Mortimer WILTY path, and we're here. And you know what's funny is we're looking at like the screen here, and Taylor's immediate sentences, he looks a lot older in this one. So I'm wondering.
He does in the last one that we watched.
Yeah, I'm wondering how long it's been since he's been a guest appearance.
Yeah.
From the last one to this one.
Like his face doesn't look that much older. Maybe it's his hair's longer. Something's different, but he does look older.
Something is different, you guys. But so far we are kind of bad at this game.
Yeah.
We're like 50%.
We're not doing good.
But
I think once we get more, because we've never had a type of show like this. It's so foreign that I think in my mind, I get confused. I get like tripped up a lot. And I'm like, okay, so they said this. So that means that they're not telling the truth. I forget that whatever is on the card
is the truth.
But everything else can be embellished. So like in the moment, my mind just gets really confused. And then I get myself all tripped up. And not saying like that's why I'm wrong, because I still think I would have been wrong. But I just get myself all confused. So
he's going to read the card.
I think once we do a few more, it'll be like easier to just comprehend in my head. And then I hopefully have like a higher correct rate.
Higher win rate.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
It could also be that like he is a master at bullshit.
Oh, and I definitely think he is.
He is so nonchalant. He is so just matter of fact that like I trust him.
Yeah.
He could sell me water, I think. You know what I mean? But you guys, this episode is called Why Did Bob Mortimer Get Ordered Out of Town by the Police? I have no idea. I can't imagine him being in any confrontation with police at all. So this is going to be interesting.
I didn't imagine him setting his house on fire from fireworks as a 7-year-old boy, but you know, here we are. So
and we learned what a standard firework was, which I had no idea that was a thing.
Yeah.
So you guys, let's hop on over to the video and let's get it started.
The police once ordered me to leave town, unspecified, because I was frightening the locals.
David's team, what do you think?
Could you give us some context, Bob?
Okay, see, it happened again. I've already confused myself.
Everything on the card is true.
But then wouldn't everything always be he's telling the truth?
Not unless you are, if you're the person
who
is true.
So there's a couple of them. So there's like 3 of them. So he could be the one that is a lie, and one of the other 3 could be telling the truth.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I just get myself so confused. I don't know why. I don't know why this happens in my head.
But the person who is true has to say the truth from the card. Everything after, when he puts the card down, can be embellished. And how he convinces the panel, David Mitchell's team, it's a truth or a lie.
And do you want them to pick you or to not pick you? So if he's telling the truth, does he want them to say, oh, I think he's telling the truth?
I think he wants to get away scot-free. So he wants David Mitchell's team.
So you want to trick them.
You want to trick them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why does my head do this?
Because they'll get a point if they nailed it. And he gets a point if
they don't. Okay. I just instantly, I'm like overthinking it in my head, and then I just lost it all. I think we need to watch a full episode. I think that'll help, because then I see all 3 of them, and then I can be like, okay, my brain is just trying to piece together things that are not there, and it is not doing a good job. Okay,
all right.
go.
Ready?
Sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. I know I'm really dumb.
I'll give you the name of the town. It was Castle Douglas.
Could you give us...
Frightening the locals.
David's team, what do you think?
Could you give us some context, Bob?
I'll give you the name of the town. It was Castle Douglas.
Ah. Where is that?
It's southwest Scotland.
And why were you in Castle Douglas?
Was it a tour or something?
No, it was a long time ago. I was
Oh,
only
man.
17, 18, that kind of age. And
A numerical age, that kind.
yeah.
Rather than iron or bronze. That's a different kind of age.
I was with two friends trying to get as close to the Gulf Stream as I possibly could.
What? What do you mean you wanted to get close to the Gulf Stream?
It seemed such an appealing, far-off, miraculous thing, this hot stream of water so near us, that it was hard to believe in it just from the textbooks.
But it's not like a spa. It's a massive flow within the ocean.
Yeah, but
you can't see it.
Well, if you're at the Logan Botanical Gardens...
Well, there's a lovely view of the Gulf Stream.
No, you can see the effects of the Gulf Stream. You know, it's like a tropical gardens, and so in that way you sense the influence of the Gulf Stream. Well, no, it's extraordinary.
I know all teenagers are absolutely mad on the Gulf Stream. They can't get enough of it, and its
flowers.
But
that was one reason amongst many.
But the police of Castle Douglas don't mind the teenagers who'll flock there to admire the effect of the Gulf Stream. So what was it that you did that put their noses out of joint?
We scared the locals, apparently, because we were wearing very grotesque masks.
Why were you wearing masks? If you're going to gardens, why would you wear a mask?
Ah, well, here's the thing. That's a perfect question. The,
Just before you answer it, have a minute.
I was like,
we were travelling in a Morris Minor, and we were sleeping in the car. There was three of us. There's me mate Harry Harriman and Steve.
Steve,
Steve, by the way. He was...
Steve, by the way.
Steve, by the way.
Steve, by the way. Steve, by the way, as in incidentally.
Yes. Anyway, we had these...
You're wearing these masks.
We're wearing these grotesque...
Why are we wearing these masks?
We're wearing these masks because we didn't have anywhere to sleep and we were sleeping in the car.
Right.
They'd been given us by Harry Harriman's mum, yeah?
Harry
to
Harriman's.
keep us warm at night because of the heat.
Bob.
hey, you boys go have fun, be safe. Here's some masks to keep you warm at night since you're sleeping in the car.
He's killing me. He's killing me. I like how Lee Max take a minute. just take a minute, Bob. Because this is getting embellished.
Just collect yourself here.
This is turning into a show.
Harry Harriman.
Yeah? To keep us warm at night because of the heat then.
What, grotesque latex masks?
Yes. They were just old men's masks, but they were to keep us warm. Harry Harriman's mum she sold these stuff from home, and she sold another thing which was called a jobble top, yeah? Which was a bobble hat that made it into a jumper. And the big bobble was at the back and it buttoned down the front. And that was...
I'm telling you now, right, if this is a lie, and they end up saying lie, I will say to you, why did you make it more difficult for yourself? Mentioning the joggle top, or whatever it was called.
I'm imagining my sleeping arrangements and think, yes, we had the latex masks on and these giant, what they're called jobble tops.
Right,
Okay.
Instead of a
if
sleeping
you're wearing a
bag.
sleeping mask and you're scaring the locals, normally the locals would be in bed when you're going to sleep, and it's dark, and you're in your car and you got a scary mask on.
No, we were just on our daytime drive from Dundee to Castle Douglas.
With masks on.
As we went past
Keep your
people,
faces warm.
we were staring at them with our scary masks.
Why did you not remove... Because I would say, from my experience of sleeping all night in a classic car in a latex mask and a jobble top, you get quite clammy. And so in many ways, it's quite a relief to take the latex mask off for the next day's drive.
Yes, and
not to mention how it helps being able to see where you're going.
No, of course, we take the mask off in the morning, but then round about midday, you wanted to put it back on.
You wanted.
Did the police get involved? Didn't the police get
We
involved?
parked up in Castle Douglas, right next to a shop, because we wanted to get one of their famous Scotch pies. As we came out of the shop, I was grabbed by a policeman, and it was a sergeant, by the way.
Sergeant, by the way.
Look at that guy's dad.
Got away with it because you said, don't worry, that's my dad.
Steve.
I'm the sergeant, by the way. I think, Daddy!
So the sergeant,
by the way,
he took me to the police station. And
so he arrested you?
Yes, taken and put in a room, and then the sergeant and a plainclothes detective came in.
Plainclothes detective? Oh, yeah. What? CID have now got involved.
Because there's a body in
it. You don't have to wait here. We sent for a specialist from Edinburgh.
and then, as we sat in, it came in and said, right, what's with the funny faces? They said, what's with the funny faces?
So what did you say?
Well, we explained what had happened, that we had these funny faces, that we slept in them, and that we're terribly sorry to have caused any offence.
So presumably then they released you?
Sergeant, by the way, followed us till we were out of the city limits. So that's my story. It's quite a holiday.
What do you think? I know what I think.
Okay, pause.
I think it's true.
You think?
Do you think he's telling the truth or telling a lie?
Absolutely not. It's a lie.
You think it's a lie?
I think it's a lie.
I think he's telling the truth.
Do you? I think it's all lie, just because of all the stuff that he tried to say to convince them that it was. You think because he worked it so hard, and all of the impromptu crap that he was just saying, the improv. You think that all that means that he was trying to cover it up?
Yeah.
For the truth?
Yeah. I do.
I could see that
and
angle.
I could see him being the type of person, for some reason, that would cops would be involved. Not like in a bad way.
In a silly, stupid way.
But
I think it's false. I don't think he. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, you've got a better correct rate than I do, so. But I have to tell myself again how this goes. So the thing on the card is true. Everything else can be a lie.
Yeah.
And I think all that is a lie. I don't think there was these silly masks and things like that. But I think his thing on the card is true.
Because he's got to give context. He's like, well, the first thing is Castle Douglas.
Yeah.
And then I thought right there he was getting tripped up. Because it's like, okay, it's got to be a place that he actually knows, because he can't get stumbled. He's like, where exactly is that? I would be like,
yeah. So it's probably somewhere he's actually been, or at least knows where it is, because he knows that they're going to ask those kind of questions.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go on.
True. Yeah. That's not what I think. Kian, what do you think?
I'm going to go untrue.
Okay, Kian's going untrue. Adil's going true. David?
My initial reaction is it's a lie. Let's say it's a lie.
You're saying it's a lie?
Yeah.
Bob Mortimer.
Yes.
Was that story true? Or was it a lie?
It was true.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, it was true. The police did order Bob to leave town because he was frightening the locals.
But how? Realistically, but how was he
Oh, yeah,
frightening?
I forgot it was because he was frightening locals. I thought it was just the police got involved with him. I forgot the frightening locals part. That part I would have probably said false. I actually forgot that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's
I would
only
like
2
to know
comments
how.
on this video.
Yes, I'm finally...
She's finally tied.
I'm 2 for 5 now.
Yeah, I mean, so that's a good observation and a good point that I think, when they dig themselves into a deeper hole, that could be a strategy to make sure that it's like, okay.
Yeah, I really think it depends on the person and how good they are at this. Because it's like, are they purposely doing it because they're like, I want to throw them off so much? Or is it like they're fumbling because they're like, I'm not naturally good at just making up things like this? And so it could go really either way. I think it just depends on how you're feeling in the moment. I don't know. I don't know the strategy behind it. And I would obviously do terrible if I was, David Mitchell or any of those others that have to be the ones to guess because I get it wrong. I don't know how. I don't know if they just go with their gut. I don't know if there's a strategic way to go about how they choose. But
see, I feel as though David Mitchell is a very logical person, rooted in common sense, science, and facts.
Yeah, I think he's made for this.
And yeah, I do too. Because I think he asks the right questions to dig the truth out.
Yeah.
But he's like me, man. I felt like this was false just because everything wasn't really adding up. Like it was just so, I don't want to say like far-fetched to believe. And I guess that's the point. But yeah, I wouldn't have been able to.
But would it not be? Because they're not going to tell the true story. So either way, I mean, they're probably not going to tell the true story. So either way, they're making that up.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, I mean, unless you literally go into it knowing that you're going to make up the story, but you try to make it more believable. See, now I'm doing the thing where I'm getting myself all confused again.
You guys, we'll talk about it in the comments.
Yeah.
Let us know if when you first watched this, because obviously you're playing along, did you agree? Was it true or false for you?
Yeah.
Let us know that. No lying. I want your thoughts and logic and your reasoning be down below as to why you thought it was false or why you thought it was right. I thought it was false because it felt false. I just had that feeling. She thought it was true, and I can see her logic as to why it was true. But that's our time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.